Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my review for Chasing Atlanta season 3. Bear with me, y'all. Hold on, I got it. Season 3, episode 3, 4. Jesus, fix it, God. Hold on. Nope. Oh, fix it too. Petty Zoo. Wait a minute. It's episode 4. Hell, I don't know what it's called. And we'll get back to it. A Shook of the Table. That's what it's called. So, of course, we start the episode with scenes from the last episode and the confrontation with Oliver and Kendra, and then Oliver speaking to Jaylon about it. So, and Oliver then talking to Gardini when he got out of jail. And he talked about it's Jaylon, blah, 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 blah. So, we go to Miss Kendra. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with her. She meets with Jaylon for breakfast. And she's in this little purple bob, which is real cute. I need to come forward just a little bit. And it was shady for zooming in on the fact that her wig was sliding back. So it was pretty much at the breakfast. Kendra was giving her side of what happened between her and Oliver. She felt like he was shit-talking her event while he was there. And I guess she felt disrespected, and she still feels disrespected. And then there was a confrontation at the party that did not go well, where they had to be separated. Now, again, we're getting bits and pieces because they're not showing us this stuff. We are making inferences from what we've seen so far and what is being said in conversations. So the actual confrontation between Kendra and Oliver, we don't actually see or hear what is actually said between the two of them. We just get that there's a confrontation and Kendra still feels disrespected. Now, Jaylon is talking in his confessionals like he's the only doll around with all these niggas and shit. And hopefully he can raise him up a doll and help Kendra out. Especially with her wig sliding back. He want to help her pull it forward as he's giving us Miss Johnson from AME Zion tease with this bob in the confessional. But I digress. Kendra seems to stay on the defensive. And I spoke to this last week. If she is going to be in this business, she is going to have to be a lot thicker skinned. She's going to have to be able to take criticism, deserved or constructive or not, without it swaying her or her losing her composure in the moment with whatever is being said to her. So she's like, don't be a friend to me if you gonna be fake. But it seems to me that what Oliver was saying to her about the event was, I came into the event and here is what happened and this is what's going wrong. And even Oliver says it later on in the episode. If I had an event and the event was not the best, so I would like somebody to tell me. And I am very much the same type of person. If I can take criticism. If you say you my friend and you see me doing something where I look raggedy, something is not right, tell me. Don't have me outside looking stupid thinking I got it all together and there's toilet tissue hanging out the back of my pants. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't have me out here. You, my friend, don't have me out here looking for food. And this is beginning as simple as that. But it doesn't seem that Kendra has... Well, it doesn't seem apparent at this juncture that Kendra has that wherewithal to take criticism at this juncture about her art or anything that she's doing. So, I don't know how that... Unless... And it doesn't seem like her manager is giving her criticism. He just seems to be a hype man that is yes, sir, and her yes man, her yes man. Like everything, she can do no wrong. Everything is the bomb. And he's not giving her, he's not speaking truth to her. He's like Robert from Iyanla and Leandria. You fire him when they're your friend, but they are... They have a financial stake in what you're doing. That doesn't make them possible. They are no longer operating in a manner that will serve you because they want to continue to eat and make money. So they will prop you up and tell you what you want to hear just to keep the gravy train going, whether it's beneficial to you or not. So we then go to We the Duo is doing their video shoot for their video Bowflex, which is a cute song. I really like it. But they seem to be having trouble left and right. Everybody's late. The videographer, the people with the fashions, and everybody who said they were going to come through. The person, I guess, who has a guest, thing on the phone, I guess spot on the song, they're late, so they are having all kinds of shenanigans and foolishness. Ooh, I'm sorry, I skipped right past Montel's fashion show. One, I have some questions. Why didn't we get to see like the full-fledged fashion show with all the fashions? And then like at the end they put like a link to his website, so he's selling fashions. I feel like this is weird, but okay. He's selling fashions, so why aren't the fashions for, like, we can get the link to his bio or whatever so we can go and see the fashions or buy the fashions or whatever. My thing is, I'm trying to figure out, is he like a full-blown designer, or does he curate looks, or I'm not exactly sure. I believe he design new, like it starts on a piece of paper for him where he's drawing designs and, you know, it starts like that, like Project Runway kind of, he's an actual designer. But, and at the end, okay, pause. So let's rewind. Because at the end, when he was giving all of his thanks and everything like that, there were only 3 models standing at the end of the runway with him. I don't know if those were the 3 signature looks of the fashion show. I do not know if those were the only 3 looks of the fashion show. I do not know if the rest of the models were in the back, but we don't get that information and nobody says anything. So I'm not sure. People in the comments when we were watching it on the premiere tried to charade him, talking about he had a fashion show with no fashions. And I don't know that to be the truth, because clearly they're editing things where big chunks are being left out. So we don't know what was happening. So it's the end of the fashion show, and Cameron and Montel are having a conversation. Cameron brings up the fact that he was only at his birthday party for like 10 minutes and he left. And like right after he left, Jaylon arrived. And Montel is really like, stop trying to make fetch happen. You know, I don't fuck with him. He don't fuck with me. And that's just the way we're going to leave it. Blase bloom, blue to blue. And he was like, well, me and Jaylon got our stuff together. I'm just trying to figure out how come you and Jaylon can't get y'all shit together. Montel is like, look, we had squashed our beef at the reunion, and then Jaylon went live with somebody, I don't know who, and he said he was talking about him immediately after. So at that point, Montel was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I wash my hands of it. Who is that? I don't know her. And that is how he is handling the situation with Jaylon from here on out. He's very Mariah Carey to the whole, I don't know her. And Cameron seems to be our bone. I could have sworn I said that. Continues in his role as the bone carrier, as I'm the Cynthia, the Portia, the bringer together of the situations and circumstances. I need to hurry up because I want to snatch these lashes off my face, but they're cute, right? Okay. So we then go to Oliver, and he's getting ready to record some things for a segment for however he serves, at whatever capacity he serves for Funky Dineva for the website. And he's booking all these gigs. He's talking about he's recording this music. He's going to record videos. He gets a call where there's this board game that they're bringing back, and he was talking to the game developers, and they want him to be the model for the game. And so it's clear that Mr. Oliver is very booked and busy. He's very Kelly Price, situations and circumstances, which we love a busy queen. So then we go to Oliver going into the studio, and I'm sorry, because this episode wasn't the most exciting episode in the whole world, but I believe it's setting it up for things that are going to happen later on down the line. So Oliver goes into the studio. He said he heard, and he is rapping a verse to the instrumental for Cardi B's Money. And it sounded really good. And Troy comes to see him at the studio, and he catches Troy up on, he's like, you and Jaylon left me stranded at this child's party. We got into a confrontation, blah, blah, bloom, whoop de whoop. And he explains what's happening and catching Troy up. And Troy was like, well, I'm sorry, but my mom was sick and I had to go see about her. And of course we understand, and we are praying for Troy's mom to have a full and total healing and recovery. Troy is having a conversation with Oliver, and he's like, he is getting ready to start a class to start a credit business, which Oliver finds hilarious for, I don't know why. And Troy, Troy is explaining to Oliver that, beloved, in order to be a millionaire, you need at least 7 different income streams. And so this will be income stream number 3. I have a full-time job, I'm a stylist, and then my credit business. And he said, and after he explained it, all Oliver could say was, get money, bitch. So yeah, and that's my, that is my thought on that as well. Whatever multiple streams of income that you need to get into your life to finance the way that you want to live, then that's what you do. We then go to the brunch, because Cameron, when he was at the video shoot for We Were Born, he invited them to the brunch. He's invited everybody to this brunch. Everybody from the cast is going to be at the brunch. So everybody is sitting around at the table. Jaylon is not there yet. So it is Cameron, Q, Montel arrives, Oliver arrives. I did not see Gardini at the table. This may have been shot before he actually got out of jail. I'm not sure. But We Were Born were there. Everybody was there. Kendra arrives. Kendra arrives, and, you know, Oliver is saying, I don't have a problem with this girl you know, we can just let be bygones and that just be the end of it. But clearly, that is not how Miss Kendra is going to carry it. She immediately comes in and she's on a 250 when she walks in the door. So she speaks to everyone except for Oliver. And Oliver is like, so you're not going to speak, you just going to speak to everybody but me? Because that seems kind of rude. And she, in her confessional, said what he need to do is leave me alone. Wait, and they're doing a full twist on this motherfucking table. Because I ain't got time. And then she starts filing that one fingernail that she been filing this whole time. When she get aggravated and upset, she start filing that damn knuckle. I mean, ooh, not her knuckle, Jesus. That damn fingernail. So, they get into a confrontation. And everybody's trying to figure, and what she says, which just seems really odd to me, but she says, I'm waiting for Jaylon so I can really ask you what I want to ask you. What does Jaylon got to do with anything? That's my question. What did Jaylon say in their conversation that she wants Jaylon to be present when she asked him to, I guess, to do a truth check to make sure that he's telling the truth? Or, and this bitch said, da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. But we were born, or like, well, you can really just bring that down because you're doing a whole lot in this restaurant. People are staring. Get your life together. You seem to have a bad attitude. Blah, blah. And she told them, stay the fuck out of this. I don't need none of y'all. Then they said, use a grown woman. Use your words. You don't have to have this bad attitude. And she was like, I'm not a grown woman. I'm a grown lady. But those are the same thing. Okay, so they continue to have a confrontation. Miss Thing gets up. Kendra gets up and goes to the bathroom. We, the duo, well, the boy from We, the Duo, I think his name is Jatwan. God, I know I'm probably mispronouncing that. He follows her into the bathroom. And then because Kendra's manager seems to not be able to just be a manager, I feel like he wants to be a star too. He gets into it with Jatwan and they get into an argument and they try and separate him when the girl from We, the Duo, I don't know her name. I didn't see it in the closed captioning, so I don't know what the baby's name is. But she's like, they trying to break it up and she was like, come on, let's go. And it just turns into utter chaos. And I guess we're going to hopefully, lovely producers of Chasing Atlanta, we will see the rest of this confrontation. And it doesn't be like, this is what happened last week. And then now you flash to, it's 3 days later and they talking about what happened there instead of actually showing us the footage of what actually happened in the restaurant with the confrontation. But that is all I have for this evening. Like and comment, subscribe, all of those things, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.